Marshall's going to be all the drivers from that last one. Derek, Brandon, Bryant, Jordan, Andrew, Pat, Elijah. All right. So starting order for this race going to be Mondrell 1, Andrew 2, Tony 3, Ken 4, Jimmy 5, Eric 6, Andrew 7. And we'll get started with Mondrell on the tone. Andrew, Tony, Ken, Jimmy, Eric, Andrew. All right, Mondrell, fastest opening lap going 16-1. Got Andrew 16-1 as well here on lap 2. Tony going 16-4. Erica 17-0, Andrew 17-0. All right, we're 50 seconds in. One minute down, got Andrew Montez to the front. 19:08 is his pace. Got Tony in 19:14, Mondrell 18:01, Eric 18:05, Andrew 17:01, Jimmy 17:16, Ken 16:16. A $1.15 down, 3:45 to go, drivers. Minute 40 down, 3:20 left. Right now, Andrew out front, 1.3 ahead of Mondrell. Mondrell 0.7 ahead of Tony. Tony 0.4 ahead of Eric. Eric 2.7 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 6.4 ahead of Jimmy. Jimmy 4.6 ahead of Ken. Yeah, 2 down, 3 to go, drivers. So Montez driving the red and white car. Careful on the right, careful on the right. Yeah, 2:25 down, 2:35 to go. Montez currently 1.6 ahead of Vasutin. Vasutin 1.1 ahead of Noel. Noel and Brown very close here. Got Wilson in that battle as well. So let's re-rack them here. We got Andrew 1.4 ahead of Eric. Eric 0.7 ahead of Mondrell. Mondrell 0.6 ahead of Tony. Tony 0.1 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 11 ahead of Jimmy. Jimmy 5 ahead of Ken. Yeah, 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
All right, Montez out front, 19:16 in the works. That is faster than TQ. TQ set in round 1 by Mondrell at an 18:03.5. Got Eric right now on 18:03.4. Oh, got one down at the rhythm. Thank you, Derek. Got a minute 30 to go, 30 seconds left, and wow, Mondrell Brown making his way back to the race lead. So right now, Mondrell, Eric, and Andrew, both Andrews, all within 1.4. This one's going to come down to the finish here, 1:15 to go. Minute 10 remains.
One minute left.
Mondrell going 15:9 that last time by. He is 0.04 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 0.4 ahead of Eric. Eric 0.03 ahead of Andrew Knoll. Knoll 1.7 ahead of Wilson. 45 seconds remain, drivers. Mondrell 18:02, Eric 18:03, Andrew 18:03, both Andrews 18:03, Tony 18:05, Jimmy 17:12, Ken 16:05. 30 seconds left, drivers. 20 seconds to go. This time by Mondrell, 1.5 ahead of Eric. Eric, 1.2 ahead of Tony. Tony, 0.5 ahead of Noel. Noel, 0.9 ahead of Montez. All right, race to the finish, guys. Race to the finish.
Downtown Brown done.
Brown gonna finish 18:01.
LT Gray done. Andrew Montez done. Eric Vasiodine done. Kinlow done.
Trouble for Noel on the final lap.
Crash done. All
And that will
drivers
be a
are
race,
finished.
guys. Give me Mondrell
Andrew,
Brown
well
going perfect in qualifying today, 18:01. Got Vasudin 18:03, Wilson 18:05, Montez 18:06, Noel 18:13, Blackwell 17:15, Lowe 16:08. All right,
Dale
time
Newman
for
led.
race number 11, our first heat of 40 plus. Got 2 heats of 40 plus today. So, if you're in 40 plus but not currently on the driver's stand, let's get you through tech.
Jeremy Beidig. Ryan Maramig. Game Day Tim. Loctite Milio. TH. JP Dawson. Ron Peasy.
All right, let's go our 21.5 guys out here to turn marshal, please. All right, starting order. It'll be Ryan 1, Dale 2, Ron 3, Tim 4, John 5, JP 6, Sean 7, Jeremy 8. Okay, folks, we are going with Ryan on the tone. Dale, Ron, Tim, John, JP, Sean, and Jeremy. Dale, I'm not sure what happened. Maybe you're a little too close to the line, but your time will begin when you cross the line this time. All right, fastest opening lap belongs to Ron Portillo, 17.2. Lap 2, we got Emilio, 17.0. All right, we are just about 1 minute down. Running order so far, going to be Ron, followed by John, Tim, Jeremy, JP, Ryan, Dale, and Sean. Got Ron 18.10 for pace, John 18.12, Tim 17 flat, Jeremy 17.02. Got JP 17.07, Ryan 16 flat, Dale 16.16, Sean 14.09. Careful in the middle, need a little help in the middle. Minute 30 down, 3:30 left. This guy's getting into the 16s. We got Ron going 16.7, Jeremy 16.8. Got Tim a 16.9, John 16.9, JP a 17.0, Ryan and Dale 17.0s. Got a minute 50 in, 3:10 to go. This is race number 11 on track. That is 40 plus heat 1. All right, if you are in 40 plus and you're not currently on track, please make your way through tech. 210 down, 250 to go. Jeremy out front now. Oh, yeah, you're not up front anymore. Yeah, as evidenced by the 21-second lap. Man, you could have been somebody. Hey, we still got 2:30 to go. Plenty of time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 240 down, 220 to go.
Qualifying, not a race.
Right now, Ron, 1702, Tim, 1703, John, 1702, Ryan, 1704, JP, 1704, Jeremy, 1704, Dale, 1711, Sean, 1512.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes remain, drivers. And it's still close here. I got Ron 0.7 ahead of John. John 0.5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.08 ahead of Tim. Tim 1.1 ahead of Jeremy. Jeremy 1.8 ahead of JP. JP 1.1 ahead of Dale. Field is still close here. Got $140 to go. Got minute 20 to go, drivers. All right. Got John Melio now to the top spot.
Drive within yourself.
Portillo in the 2, followed by Dimmel, Vida, Lumenlin, Dachshund, Maramag, and Torres.
1 minute left.
You heard the man, 1 minute to go.
Qualifying, not a fleeting foot.
So a race leader driving the orange and white. Second place is going to be the white car. Third place going to be blue and white. It is close here. Oh, trouble on the right, trouble on the right. All right, folks, 25 seconds left. And it's going to be Ron Portillo taking over the top spot. So Ron 1 ahead of Tim. Tim 0.6 ahead of JP. JP 0.5 ahead of John. And Dale in the fight as well. I got a gaggle of cars in the top 5, just tenths of a second apart. And it's going to come down to the final lap, guys. Yeah, first through fifth right now, 1702 to 1705.
Ryan Maramick
See how
done.
this one shakes out.
Game day Tim done. Loctite Milio done. JP Dawson done. TH
Two
done.
more.
Jeremy Vidic done. All drivers
All
are
right,
finished.
folks. As the dust
Dale
settles, it's
Lumenland
going to be
done.
Ron Portillo taking that one. 1702. Yeah, John 1704.2. Dale 1704.3. Tim 1704.8. JP is 1705. Ryan 1707. Jeremy 710. And Sean at 1506. All right, got another heat of 40 plus.
Eric Vasiodine. El Tigre. Kevin Allen. Steve Luke. Ryan R. Randall. Greg Stephenson. Barry Soppet. Omar Manan Salsa.
All right, looks like I got my turn. Marshals making their way out here efficiently. Thank you, guys. All right, let's line them up. Starting order for this one going to be Barry 1, Kevin 2, Tony 3, Steve 4, Omar 5, Eric 6, Greg 7, Ryan 8. All right, we'll get this show on the road with Barry on the tone. Kevin, Tony, Steve, Omar, Eric, Greg, Ryan. All right, Barry starts us off at 15-8, Kevin 16-5, Steve 16-7, Omar 16-7, Ryan Randall, you guessed it, 16-7. God, Ryan Randall almost able to touch the sky at the wall ride that time around. Ooh, same with Wilson. Try and touch that associated banner. Got 45 seconds in. Barry out front, followed by Kevin, Steve, Omar, Ryan, Greg, Eric, Tony. All right, we got 110 down, 350 to go. Barry Sopik currently on a 19.04 for pace. Got Kevin 19.11, Ryan 18 flat, Steve 18.04, Eric 18.05, Tony 18.05, Greg 18.08, Omar 18.15. All right, minute 25 in, 3:35 to go. So Barry 1.4 ahead of Kevin, Kevin 1.8 ahead of Steve, Steve 0.1 ahead of Eric, Eric 0.06 ahead of Greg, Greg things changing up a bit here. Got $1.50 down, 3:10 to go. So Barry 19.07 now, Kevin 19.13, Steve 18.01, Eric 18.02, Tony 18.02, Greg 18.06, Ryan 18.10, Omar 18.11. Got 250 remaining drivers. $220 down, $240 to go. Oh, Barry now 1.9 ahead of Kevin, Kevin 1.8 ahead of Tony, Tony 0.5 ahead of Eric, Eric 0.3 ahead of Steve, Steve 3 ahead of Ryan, Ryan 0.1 ahead of Greg, and Greg 0.8 ahead of Omar. Got 220 remaining drivers. This is race number 12 on track. Up next is Modified Buggy. Okay, we got 3 minutes down, 2 minutes remaining.
2 minutes left.
Barry, Kevin, Steve, Tony, Eric, Greg, Omar, and Ryan. Minute 35 remaining drivers. Barry 19.07, Kevin 19.13, Tony 19.15, Steve 19.15, Eric 18.03, Omar 18.07, Ryan 18.09, Greg 18.11. Minute 15 to go, 75 seconds remain. Barry, Kevin, Tony, Steve, Eric, Omar, Ryan, and Greg, your full order. We are now 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
Oh, that's clear now. 50 seconds to go. 45 seconds remain. Twenty-five seconds remaining. 15 seconds to go, drivers. Keep on going. Don't be the guy who stops early. Keep on going.
Barry Soppet done. Eric Vasiuddin done. Omar Manan Salsa done. LT Gray done. Steve Lung done. Kevin Allen done. Greg Stephenson done. All drivers are finished. Ryan
All right.
Randall done.
So your winner here, Barry Soppet, Resang TQ 1908. Yeah, Kevin 1912, Eric 1801, Omar 1805, Steve 1807, Tony 1808, Greg 1813, and Ryan 1814. All right, folks, it is time for Modified.
Doug LaRiviere. Jovi Levin. Cole Wilson. Bruh. Goompa.
If I can buy a 40-plus group out here, please. Got Omar calling his own number. All right, got my marshals out here. Looks like the mod guys are ready to go. So starting order will be Jovi 1, Kalis 2, Doug 3, Bryant 4, Cole 5. We'll get it going with Jovi on the tone. Kalis. Doug. Bryant. And Cole. All right, fastest opening lap goes to Kalis, 15.5. But Jovi responds lap 2 with a 15.1. Got Doug at 15.2. Jovi up on his lid for a moment. All right, we're 45 seconds in. Kalis Lowe going 15.1. All right, now it's Kalis out front, 2007. Doug 2013. Jovi 1906. Bryant to 1910. And Cole at 1913. Got him at minute 15 down and 3:45 to go. Kalis 9/10 ahead of Doug. Doug 9/10 ahead of Jovi. Jovi 1.4 ahead of Bryant. And and Cole on an identical pace to Bryant. Minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Minute 45 in, 3:15 remaining. Kalis 20:05, Doug 20:07, Jovi 20:12, Bryant 19 flat, Cole 20:14. We're just about 2 minutes down, drivers. 3 minutes to go. All right, 2:10 down, 2:50 remaining. Doug, Jovi, Bryant, Kalis, and Cole, your full running order. All right, 2:35 down, 2:25 remaining. Kalis setting fast laps so far. Actually, Bryant now just taking it from him. 14.7, 7.1. Got Doug a 14.799. Jovi a 14.8.
2 minutes left.
Kalis going 14.7 once again. All right, we're just about 2 minutes remaining, drivers. So we got Jovi 11 back to the top spot. He is on a 20:06. Got Doug 20:09, Bryant to 20:14, Kalis 19:01, Cole 19:04. Fast laps got everyone either 14.7 or 14.8. Looking great. Minute 25 remains. $1:15 to go, drivers. 75 seconds left. Jovi 1.3 ahead of Doug. Doug 3.4 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 1.3 ahead of Kalis. Just over a minute, drivers. We're now 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
$45 seconds remaining. $35 seconds left. Kalis Lowe resets fastest lap at a 14.5. 20 seconds remain, drivers. Ten seconds to go. And trouble for Jovi here. See how that affects things coming to the finish.
Bruh done. Jovi Levin done. Doug Lariviere done.
So Doug gonna take this qualifier, but Jovi going to hold on to
Wilson
TQ.
done.
Okay, I guess that's the race, guys. So Doug goes 20:07, Jovi at 20:07, Bryant going 19 and 4:57, Kalis at 19 flat, Cole 19:09. All right, guys, so it looks like we'll likely get the main event started right about 3 o'clock. I'll get them set up here. Yep. right, so main event's top 8 making naturally. Top 2 in the B main will bump up to the A main.
Joey Stevens. Joey Stevens. Joey Stevens.
All right, folks, so the A mains are going to be in normal order.
Joey Stevens.
However, you guys will see, I had to move the 21-5 Sportsman A main to the middle of the B mains in order to prevent unsavory back-to-back situations. Few compromises had to be made to eliminate as many back-to-backs as possible. I will get a copy of these printed out within the next 4 or so minutes.
Josh Boyd.
All right. right, so the lower mains are visible up on the screen. I'll have these printed out in just a few minutes. I gotta make a trip to the print shop. And before I do that, once again, reminder, main start, 3 o'clock, drivers.
Get out of there, Dale.
TH.
Remind you of your first time racing? I still have video of my first race. Who be that? Straight away. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. On the rails, on the rails.
Max Stevens. Joe Stevens.
All right, folks, just a few more minutes of practice remaining. Our first race up is going to be the B-Main of Sportsman Buggy. Drivers in that B-Main are going to be Sean, Hayden, Joe, Joey, Max, and Josh. So if you just heard your name, please start making your way through tech. Our first main event going to be our Sportsman 17.5 B-Main. Sean, Hayden, Joe, Joey, Max, and Josh. Race 2 will be Intermediate B. Race 3 will be the Expert B. Race 4, the Sportsman 21.5A. Then we're going back to the Bs for Race 5, Stadium Truck, then 40-plus B-Main Race 6. After that, will be all A-Mains. Careful up front, careful up front. All right, start calling up our B-Main of 17.5 Sportsman. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, thank you for pointing that out, Tim. I got to fix that pronto. All right, apologies to the truck drivers. Apparently there's a little bit of a mix-up here. So, yeah, Ryan and Tim, you guys will be contesting the B-Main of truck. You guys will be starting top 2 spots. All right, so our 17.5 B-Main event going to be Sean, Hayden, Joe, Joey, Max, and Josh.
TH. Josh Boyd. Joe Stevens.
All right,
Joey
17-5 Sportsman B main event on track. Turn Marshal is going to be my drivers from race 13. That is going to be Modified Buggy.
Hayden Smith.
All right, may need some turn marshals out here, guys. Looking for my drivers from race 13. I got Doug out here. Looking for the rest of my guys from Mod Buggy. All right, got Cole and Doug out here helping out. Looking for the rest of my group.
Max Stevens.
Oh. All right, guys, gonna need some turn marshals. I got Cole, I got Doug. I'm looking for the rest of my modified group. Gonna need your help, guys. Looking for Kalis, looking for Bryant, looking for... Yep, okay. Cool, got my guys out here. Can need one of you guys to move over to the west side. All right, let's line them up on the straightaway, drivers. Our first heads-up start of the day. We're going to put Sean on the number 1, Hayden on the number 2, Joe 3, Joey 4, Max 5, and Josh 6. All right, Sean 1, Hayden 2, Joe 3, Joey 4, Max 5, Josh 6. All right, so the top 2 finishers in this race get to contest the A main later. Drivers, best of luck. We are going racing less than 5. Here we go. It's a buggy train into the rhythm section. Trouble for Sean. That's going to put Hayden out front. Joe up to the 2. "15 seconds in. All right, Hayden Smith out front. A little trouble for Hayden. Can you put him on the other side? Thank you, thank you. That is going to put Joe up to the top spot. Black and white versus the orange, yellow, and blue. All right, Joe Stevens off and away. Run the monochrome car. Hayden Smith, definitely a lot brighter of a paint job. 110 down, 350 to go. Joe, Hayden, Sean, Max, Josh, and Joey, your full running order. 340 to go. Leaders crossing over the line, down the back straight, up the wall ride, through the chicane. Into that rhythm section. So this rhythm section, actually, my nickname for it is the baby rhythm. What I originally came up with last night was a lot harder. We opted to go a different route. This is we ended up with the baby rhythm here. Now, could we see the full rhythm come back for a club race in the future, the near future? We possibly could. Maybe a couple weeks we'll change it up. 2 minutes down, drivers, 3 minutes to go. Go. 2:15 in, 2:45 remains. Hayden ending up on his lid. That's going to put Joe back to the top. And you guys got Sean just a few seconds back. We're 2:25 in, 2:35 to go. One and two making their way through the rollers. Down the back straight. 0.3 the gap between your top two cars. They make their way into that rhythm section. Oh, Hayden with the crossover move. So Hayden Smith back to the top spot. He's driving the very bright car, orange, yellow, and blue. I do like the colors because they are easy
2 minutes
to
left.
see. 3 minutes in, 2 minutes to go, drivers. All right, 1:45 remains. Hayden, Joe, Sean, Joey, Max, and Josh, your full running order. 90 seconds left. Got Hayden 1.9 ahead of Joe. Joe 6 ahead of Sean. Sean just ahead of Joey. Joey 7 ahead of Max, and Max 3 ahead of Josh. Got 1:20 to go, drivers. Got our intermediate buggy B-main up next. If you're an intermediate B-main, you should already have been through tech. If you haven't made it through tech yet, this is your opportunity to do so. 1 minute
1
to
minute
go.
left.
All right, Hayden, Joe, Sean, Joey, Josh, and Max, your full running order. "40 seconds remain. "30 seconds to go. Joe and Hayden still less than 1 second apart with 20 seconds to go. Oh, man, they're almost a lap up on the third place car. So just race smart, guys. 10 seconds to go. Ooh, Joe going wide. Hayden's doing a good job keeping it clean here.
Josh Boyd done.
Just as I say that, of
Max
course.
Stevens done.
Announcer's curse. Well, thankfully for Hayden,
Joey
he is
Stevens
almost a
done.
lap up on the third place
Joe
car.
Stevens done.
That
All
will be a
drivers
race,
are
guys.
finished.
Joe and Hayden, you
Smith
guys will
done.
be racing in the Sportsman 17.5 A main event. Congratulations. Order for this one: Joe, Hayden, Joey, Josh, Max, and Sean. All right, 17.5 intermediate B main. It is your turn. All right, this one's gonna be Ron, Brian, Kyle, Anson, Joe, Jeremy, Martin, and Steven.
Joe Colicchio. Anson de Leon. Martin Arroyo. Jeremy Vidig. Kyle Howard. Stephen Smith. Ron Peasy. Brian Cassidy.
All right, got everybody checked in. Let's get all of our drivers from that last race out here at Turn Marshall, please. All right, we got Hayden out there. We got Sean out there. Got the Stevens making their way out here. All right, if I can get a couple more Stevens out here, please. I may need a little bit more help. The lineup for this one's going to be Ron on the 1, Brian 2, Kyle 3, Anson 4, Joe 5, Jeremy 6, Martin 7, Steven 8. All right, grid is set. Drivers, best of luck. We are going racing in less than 5. Here we go. And Cassidy making an early move. Oh. Oh boy, keep it clean, guys. All right. It's okay. He doesn't need that body. Got 30 seconds in. Right now it's going to be Anson out front, followed by Ron, Brian, and Jeremy making his way up to the 4. All right, we're 40 seconds in, drivers. Oh, Anson darts it. That's allowed Ron and Brian a chance to close in. 55 seconds in. Anson, Ron, Brian, your lead breakaway. Then we got Jeremy, Kyle, Martin, Joe. All right, we're 105 down, 3:55 to go. Careful in the switchbacks, middle switchbacks. That's getting cleared up. Got a minute 15 down, 3:45 remaining. Still a battle out front. Oh, Anson flips it. That allows Ron into the picture. Ron taking over the top spot. Keep it clean, guys. Okay. So it's going to be Cassidy out front, Portillo 2 and DeLeon 3, followed by Howard, Arroyo, Vitug, and Colicchio. We're a minute 45 down, 3:15 to go. Trouble for Brian. A little trouble for Anson there, too. Anson taking over the 2 spot. Buck 50 down, still 3 minutes to go, drivers. Ron 1.5 ahead of Anson. Anson 1.9 ahead of Brian. Brian 2.4 ahead of Martin. Martin 2.9 ahead of Jeremy. Yeah, 2:15 down, 2:45 remaining, drivers. All right, 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Oh, a little trouble for Anson. He is stuck. That is going to allow Brian and Ron by. So down the back straight they go. Race leaders over the wall right through the chicane and back into the rhythm.
Two minutes left.
All right, folks. Careful with the rhythm. Careful in the rhythm. Minute 50 remains. It's going to be Ron P. out front. 5 seconds ahead of Brian. We got Brian just ahead of Martin. Trouble in the rhythm, guys. Trouble at the exit of the rhythm. Minute 30 remains. Right now it's Ron, Martin, Anson, Joe, Kyle, Brian, Jeremy. Careful with the wall ride. Go. Minute 15 remains, drivers. Ron 5 seconds ahead of Anson. Anson getting it wrong. That is going to put Martin back to the 2.
1 minute left.
Careful in the middle switchbacks, guys. 55 seconds remain. Ron Portillo out front by about 9 seconds. Hasn't been settled behind him yet. Martin holding down the 2, and there's an angry pack of buggies currently fighting for a 3. Hold. Go. All right, 30 seconds left, drivers. It's going to come down to this for the final spot in the A main. Martin versus Anson versus Brian versus Kyle. Well, Marshall. 15 seconds left. Battle through the rhythm section here. Martin holding on here. 2 seconds left. Just a few corners to go. Martin Arroyo making the A-man today.
Ryan Cassidy done. Joe Colicchio done. Ron Peasy done. Jeremy Vidic.
All right, that will be a race, guys.
Leon
It's going to be Ron Portillo and Martin Arroyo making the A-man in intermediate.
Kyle Howard done.
Rest of the order, Brian, Joe, Jeremy, Anson, and Kyle. That was quite a battle, guys. Everybody leaving it all on the table. All right, folks, making our way into race 3 now. That is our expert 17.5 B main event. All right, expert B main today is going to be Andrew, Jordan, Ryan, Omar, Donovan, and Andrew.
Montes. Ryan R. Randall. Jordan Rivera. Omar Manan Salsa. Donovan Palladino. Andrew Newell.
Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. Right, I may need all my drivers who just raced to come on out, please. This is our expert 17.5 B main event. B as in you want to be in the top 2 to make the A. All right, got our marshals out here. Got everybody checked in. All right, folks. Let's line them up. Lining up on the 1's going to be Andrew. Jordan on the 2. Ryan 3. Omar 4. Donovan 5. Andrew 6. All right, grid is set. We got our turn marshals. Drivers, best of luck. Top 2 make the A main. We're racing in less than 5. Here we go. A little bad luck for Ryan at the beginning. Oh, we got one down the rhythm. So it's going to be Andrew out front. He is 1 second ahead of Jordan. Jordan 3 seconds ahead of Andrew. Andrew 1.2 ahead of the next pack of cars. In trouble there for Jordan. Oh, Omar getting sent. Careful back straight. Back straight, back straight. You can go, Omar. Go ahead. All right, we got 50 seconds down. One minute down, 4 minutes to go right now. Andrew and Andrew. Well, for a moment they were out front. But right now, we got Jordan interrupting that party. Actually, that's Donovan, my bad. Yeah, Andrew, Donovan, Andrew, followed by Ryan, Jordan, and Omar. And a little trouble up front. Careful up front, guys. Minute 25 down, 3:35 to go. So yeah, Team Andrew once again, 1 and 2. Noah having some trouble there. A minute 45 down, 3:15 to go. Andrew Montez out front to the tune of 6.5 seconds. Got Ryan Randall, 3.2 ahead of Jordan. Jordan half a second up on Donovan. Donovan 1.6 ahead of Andrew Noah, and Andrew 1.9 ahead of Omar. We're coming up on 2:10 down, 2:50 to go. Andrew, Ryan, Jordan, Donovan, Andrew, Omar. This is your expert B main top 2. Get to race in the A main. Leader right now going to be the red and white car. Second place going to be the pink, white, blue trim. We got 2:30 down, drivers. 2:30 to go. This time by Montez, 6.3 seconds in front of Randall. Randall 1.6 ahead of Ribara. Ribara 2.9 ahead of Noel. Noel 2.8 ahead of Manansala. Manansala 1.2 ahead of Palladino. All right, folks, 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Leader down the back straight, driving the red car. Second place going to be pink and white with the blue trim. 150 remains, drivers. All right, a minute 35 remaining. Minute 25 left in this race. Montez 5 seconds up on Randall. Randall 2.4 ahead of Ribara. Ribara 2.1 ahead of Noel. Noel 4.4 ahead of Manansala. Manansala 2.6 ahead of Palladino. Yeah, minute 10 to go, drivers. 70 seconds remain. Closest battle on track looks to be Jordan versus Andrew.
1 minute left.
1 minute remains. The leader living on the edge there. 50 seconds to go, drivers. $45 seconds left. Andrew, Ryan, Jordan, Andrew, Omar, Donovan, your full order. Hold and go. Got 20 seconds left. $15 seconds remain. Next race up is going to be our 21.5 Sportsman A main. Yes, I did put an A main in the middle of the B mains. Yes, it's kind of weird. But I had to try to avoid some unsavory back-to-back situations. All right, just a few more cars remaining.
Andrew Noel done. Omar Manan Salsa done.
And that will be a race, drivers. Andrew and Ryan. Andrew Montez, Ryan Randall, you guys will be racing in the A main event. Rest of the order going to be Jordan, Andrew, Omar, and Donovan. All right, 21.5 Sportsman A main event. Milo, Mason, Anson, Andrew, Juan, and Ben. Not necessarily in that order. All right, Guy Anson, your top qualifier today in 21.5 Sportsman. Milo Laxon putting in some good runs in qualifying. He is your leading rookie driver. But at times, he was second, third overall in this whole group. So hats off to Milo Laxon for some impressive runs in qualifying.
Juan de Leon.
All right, let's get all of our marshals out here, drivers from that last race.
Hurricane. Anson de Leon.
We need a few more turn marshals, please. I'm going to need all the drivers from that last group. All right,
Mason
let's see.
Cassidy.
Ryan Jordan, Andrew Omar Donovan. Maybe a little bit of help. If anybody out there is able to help us. All right, folks, let's line them up on the straightaway. So our order, we're going to put Anson on the number 1, Andrew on the number 2. We're going to put Milo on the number 3, Milo on the 3, Juan on the 4, Ben 5, and Mason 6. All right, so yeah, Milo qualifying 3rd overall from our rookie group. All right, folks, grid is set. Drivers, best of luck. We are going racing in less than 5. Anson getting it wrong there. That is going to put Andrew to the top spot. Oh, top 2 starting to break away just a little bit. Nice catch. Got 35 seconds in. Right now, Andrew Ivanova just half a second ahead of Anson De Leon. Trouble ahead, guys. That is clear. They're slicing and dicing, shaking and baking down the back straight. Andrew just ahead of Anson. Through the rhythm section they go. It's going to be blue and yellow versus yellow. Anson having a look, having another look. Andrew Ivanova keeping that car ahead. Down the back straight they go. 110 down, 350 to go. All right, 120 in, 340 remains. Down the back. Oh, trouble for Anson. Well, leaders are coming through traffic. Yellow car is on a really good run, so if you see him, give him some room. Same with the blue and yellow. Buck 45 down, 3:15 to go. Right now, got Andrew 2 seconds ahead of Anson. Back straight, back straight, back straight, back straight. I hope you're still friends after that. For now. Yeah, he's coming for seconds. We got 210 down, 250 to go. So, Andrew Ivanova now looks to be about 2/3 of a lap up. Wow! Andrew trying to touch the Associated banner there. I don't know either, but Anson's coming up. Careful, careful. All right, we got ourselves a battle for the lead once again. Yellow and blue versus yellow. Oh, careful, guys. Got leaders coming up. Leaders are coming up on traffic once again. Blue and yellow and the yellow. Those are your top 2 cars.
2 minutes left.
All right, leaders coming up on Milo next. Okay, Milo caught in a leader sandwich right now. Anson out front. Andrew in the 2. When you get a chance, Milo, if you can get that, if you can let the blue and yellow by, that would be nice. Got minute 35 to go. Oh, Milo, no mercy out here. Milo ain't letting no one by. He's got places to go. Minute 20 remaining. Oh. Minute 10 remains. 70 seconds to go.
One minute
All right,
left.
1 minute to go, drivers. We got Anson 2.5 ahead of Andrew. Yeah, Ben 10 seconds ahead of Juan. Well, Milo did sign up for rookie, so he's technically the first place rookie car. But right now he's 3rd overall. Careful back straight. Careful on the back straight. All right, 25 seconds to go. $15 seconds. Time is about to expire, guys. Race to the line. We got ourselves a battle to the finish here.
Done.
Oh.
Milo Laxon done. Mason Cassidy done.
Oh.
Anson de Leon done.
Oh, Anson gonna take the
All
victory
drivers
here.
are finished.
Andrew in the 2. And
Hurricane
Ben
done.
will take the 3rd and final podium
Ben
spot in
Hartshorn
Sportsman. Our rookie podium gonna be Milo and Mason. Good job, guys. So Sportsman 21-5 podium gonna be Anson, Andrew, Ben. Rookie podium, Milo and Mason. All right, folks, we're now contesting race number 5, Stadium Truck. This one's gonna be Ryan, Tim, George, David, Mark, Elijah, David, and Julian. Julian gonna try to pull off the arrive and drive.
David Villarreal. Mark Barbosa. David Newell. Game day Tim.
All right, I'm not sure if we're going to do podiums after the races or if we're going to do a podium presentation afterwards. Hey, Eric, do you want to do podiums now or later?
Julian Taylor.
After. Okay. Yeah, there will be an awards presentation after the main events, guys. So, if you place top 3 in your category, we got an award for you. Unless you're racing like 4-wheel buggy or mod buggy, I believe. I think we have awards for everybody else.
George Laxon.
Now, if you race mod buggy and you really want an award, I do have a cricket machine. I can make you something. Right, oh, there we go. Okay. All right, I may need my turn marshals. Got Ben out here. I got Anson out here looking for the rest of my group.
Ryan Maramig.
All right, I should have Anson, Milo, Andrew, Mason, Ben, and Juan, or representatives on behalf. I could use maybe one more on the left side, Andrew. Let's line them up, guys. Let's line them up. We're going to put Ryan on the number 1 spot, Tim on the 2, George 3, David Knoll 4, Mark 5, Elijah 6, Dave Villarreal 7, and Julian Taylor 8. Just barely enough. Thank you, sir. All right, folks. Grid is good. Drivers. All right, folks. Grid is good. Drivers. I don't have anybody in Marshall up front. All right, folks, we are going racing, less than 5. All right, keep it clean, guys, keep it clean. All right, so it's going to be Dimmel out front, followed by Knoll. We got Barbosa up to the 3 spot. 30 seconds in, drivers. Long race ahead. Oh, a little pile up here coming off the wall ride. Careful on the back straight. So Dimmel out front. Looks like we got Laxon up to the 2 spot. Oh, Laxon getting it wrong. That is going to put Taylor up to the 2. Oh, Taylor making his way from the back of the pack towards the front. I had a feeling he would. 110 down, 350 to go. All right, we got Tim, Julian, George, followed by Mark, Elijah, David, Ryan. Minute 25 down, 3:35 left. All right, $1:35 down, 3:25 to go. A little trouble for Julian. Steve gets there before George does. Minute 45 in, 3:15 to go. Tim Dimmel out front. 17-7 that time by for Tim. He is now 4.5 ahead of Julian. Julian 2.5 ahead of George. George 2.6 ahead of Dave. Yeah, Knoll 2.7 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.4 ahead of Mark. Mark 0.5 ahead of Dave. Careful wall ride, guys. Wall ride. That is clear. 2:45 remaining here. Oh, fast lap going to Julian at a 16.7. He's got the pace. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Okay, leader's going to be the white truck with the blue stripes. Second place is going to be yellow, blue, and gray. Third place is going to be the purple. If you see any of those trucks, please give them a little bit of room. 250 down, 210 to go. Tim, Julian, George, followed by David, Ryan, David, Elijah, and Mark. Careful up front, guys. Up front on the right. That is clear. Minute 50 to go. Tim now 3 seconds up on Julian. Julian 5 ahead of Dave. Dave 0.3 ahead of George. As the battle through the rhythm section there. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. About a minute 30 to go, drivers. 90 seconds left. Tim, Julian, George, Ryan, David, Elijah, and Mark. 75 seconds remain. Yeah, Tim just 0.7 ahead of, well, actually Julian now making his way to the top spot. This time by as they cross the line, we got Julian 0.6 ahead
1
of
minute
Tim.
left.
Tim 9 ahead of George. George and Dave doing battle. Trouble for George on his lid. That's allowed Dave to get away. 45 seconds remain. $30 seconds to go. So leader's going to be the yellow, blue, gray. Second place is going to be the white with the blue stripes. 25 seconds remaining. Third place truck's actually going to be the one with the white wheels. There are 2 purple trucks out here. 5 seconds to go, drivers.
George Laxon done. Elijah Olney done. Julian Taylor done. David Knoll done. Game Day Tim done. David Villarreal done. Mark Barbosa done.
Okay, that will be a race. We got Julian Taylor and Tim Dimmel making it to the A main. George Laxon taking down the 3, followed by Noel Villarreal, Merrimack, Olney, and Barbosa. All right, folks, up next is going to be the 40 plus B main event. Top 2 in this one will get to race the A main coming up.
Ryan R. Randall. Jeremy Vidig. Dale Lumenland. JP Dawson. Loctite Milio.
All right, I'm going to need all my drivers from that last race. Come on out and turn marshal,
Ron
please.
Peasy.
All my truck B mainers. This is
TA.
my 40 plus B main.
Julian Taylor.
All right, got a few back-to-backs in this one, so I'm going to need a little bit of help marshaling. Thank you, thank you. All right. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Careful at the wall ride. Let's see. I can use one more in the middle on the left side. All right. Looks like Mr. Knoll is on his way. All right, folks, let's line them up. It's going to be Ryan on the 1 spot.
Game Day Tim.
All right, doing a little maintenance there. So it's going to be Ryan on the 1 spot, Dale on the 2, Ron on the 3, Tim on the 4, John 5, JP 6, Jeremy 7, Sean 8, Julian 9. All right, Ryan 1, Dale 2, Ron 3. We'll get Tim on the 4. Okay, grid is set. We got marshals. We're going racing. Less than 5. Here we go. Ryan Randall leads them into the rhythm. Dale holding the 2. Dale getting it turned around. That's going to allow Ron by. 15 seconds in. Ryan Randall out front. Ronnie P up to the 2. Yeah, Dimmel on the 3. Lumenland 4. Followed by Jeremy. 30 seconds in. So Ryan currently 3.5 seconds ahead of Ron. Ron 1.5 ahead of Dale. Dale 0.8 ahead of Tim. Tim 0.6 ahead of Jeremy. Jeremy 1.8 ahead of JP. Careful at the end of the rhythm. All right, we're 55 seconds in. All right, 1:15 down, 3:45 to go. Careful, back straight, back straight. All right, so as they cross, let's see, you got leader coming up on some traffic here. Leader driving the pink and white with the blue trim. Second place can be the white car, not too far behind him. And we got Julian about 7 seconds back at this junction of the race. But we got 1:45 down, 3:15 to go. Plenty of time remaining. See what happens here. All right, Ryan, Ron, Julian, JP, Tim, Dale, Jeremy, Sean, John. Yeah, 2:05 down, 2:55 to go. $2:15 down, 2:45 remaining. Ryan Randall currently 3 seconds up. Careful up front, careful front double. So Ryan 3 seconds ahead of Ron. Ron 5 ahead of Julian. Julian 2.7 ahead of JP. JP 1/10 ahead of Dale. Yeah, 2:20 remaining drivers. Let's see, your race leader making his way to the rollers. Second place, making his way over the drop-offs. Got just about 3 minutes down. All right, 3 minutes down. Careful on the right, careful on the right, guys. All right, Ryan, Ron, Julian, JP, Dale, Tim, Jeremy, Sean, John. If you heard your name towards the back of the pack, just be aware the leaders are coming through. Trouble there for your leaders, speaking of which. That's going to be pink and white, blue trim. So let's see as they cross the line this time. We got Ryan 1 second ahead of Ron. Ron 2 seconds ahead of Julian. Careful at the wall ride. Minute 20 to go. Careful in the middle switchbacks, guys. Oh, Ryan Randall taking a tumble. Hold, hold, hold. And go. All right, so leaders coming up on this pack of cars down the back straight. So top 3 cars now in position to do battle. We got Ryan, Ron, and Julian. Ryan, 7/10 up on Ron. Ron, 1 second up on Julian at the line. Looking closer now. 40 seconds left. 0.2 separating Ron and Julian here. As the battle to watch. Julian having an inside look. Oh, catching the back wheels. Nose wheelie. Trouble there for your race leader. Now former race leader. 25 seconds to go. So Ron and Julian now top 2 cars. 15 seconds remains. We got 7 seconds to go. Oh. They get by for one more lap. Ron on his lid. Julian's waiting for him.
JP Dawson done.
A little commotion there on the last lap. Ryan Randall able to recover. Oh, careful rhythm section. It's a mess.
Ryan R. Randall done. Dale Lumenland done. Game Day Tim done. Ron
that
Peasy
one,
done. TH done.
That was
All
an
drivers
interesting
are
finish.
finished.
So it's going to be
Julian Taylor
Ryan
done.
taking the victory there. Ron going to take the 2 spot. Julian 3, Dale 4, Tim 5, JP 6, Jeremy 7, Sean 8. All right, folks. We are making our way into the Sportsman A main event now. Race number 7. So this one is going to be JP, David, Elijah, Terry, Mark, Andrew, Paxton, Juan. Your bump ups from the B main, which are going to be Hayden and Joe. Joe and Hayden.
Pac-Man.
All right, I may need all drivers from that last group. Come on out and marshal.
Mark Pandayan.
This is our Sportsman A main event.
David Villarreal. JP Dawson. Joe Stevens. Hayden Smith. Terry O. Young. Juan de Leon.
All right, waiting on a check from Elijah and a check from Andrew.
Elijah Olney.
There's Elijah. How about Andrew? Where is Andrew? All right, do I have all my turn marshals? Let's see. Drivers from that last race are going to be Ryan, Ron, Julian, Dale, Tim, JP, Jeremy, Sean, and John. All right, looking for some turn marshals, guys. I need a little help. Careful back straight. Careful on the back straight. Let's line them up, guys. JP on the 1, David 2, Elijah 3, Terry 4, Mark 5. If Andrew makes it, he'll be on the 6. Paxton on the 7, Juan 8, Joe 9, Hayden 10. All right, folks. Get Andrew on the number 6. All right, folks. This is going to be our Sportsman A main event. Sportsman 17-5. Drivers ready. We are racing in less than 5. Here we go. Juan, hold on, Juan. Ah, 15 seconds in. Oh, need a little help. Careful at the wall ride, guys. Ah, 30 seconds in. Right now it's JP out front. Panday up to the 2, only in the 3, followed by Cassidy. 45 seconds in, 4:15 to go. All right, 55 down, 4:05 remaining. This is Sportsman Buggy on track. Right now it's JP, Elijah, Paxton, Mark, Juan, Joe, David. Minute 10 down, 3:50 to go. Oh, JP is out. He's already lapping cars. So if you see that white and teal car, give him some room, guys. So white, teal, and black is your race leader. He's approaching traffic already. So we got JP, Elijah, Paxton, Mark, Andrew, Hayden, Juan, David, Joe, and Terry. Your full running order. $1:45 in, 3:15 to go. Race leader, white and teal and black. If you see him, give him some room. Second place going to be the white, red, pink. Third place going to be the light blue. All right, folks, we're 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. $2:15 in, $2:45 to go. All right, now it's going to be JP, Mark, and Elijah, followed by Andrew, Paxton, Hayden, Joe, Juan, Dave, and Terry. 2:25 in, 2:35 remains. JP right now, 10 seconds up on Mark. Mark 2 ahead of Elijah. Now half a second ahead of Elijah. Elijah just half a second ahead of Andrew. Andrew getting stuck there for a moment. Oh, hold. Hold on, Elijah, hold. And go. 3 minutes down, drivers, 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes left.
Oh, we got leaders making their way through traffic here. White, teal, black is your leaders. Second place is going to be the light blue. Third place is going to be the red, the white, red, and pink. Fourth place is going to be the blue and yellow. Well, looks like they just traded spots. So Ivanova moving up to the 3. Minute 30 to go. Careful, back straight. Go inside. Go inside. Go inside on the back straight. All right, that is clear. We got minute 20 to go. Careful in the rhythm, guys. Careful in the rhythm. Minute 10 remains. 70 seconds to go. Careful in the rhythm.
1 minute left.
All right, 1 minute to go. JP, Mark, Andrew, Paxton, Elijah, Hayden, Juan, Dave, Joe, and Terry. JP 10 ahead of Mark. Mark 2 ahead of Andrew. Down to 1/10 now. They are doing battle. Got Pac-Man in the 4. He's just ahead of Elijah. All right, leaders coming through traffic. Light blue. Juan, you got some leaders coming up on you. Oh, that's one of them. 20 seconds to go, drivers. Back straight. Put them on the inside. Inside. 15 seconds left, drivers. It comes down to this. 5 seconds to go.
Elijah only
Race
done.
to the line, drivers. Race to the line. It's a battle here. Oh, Pac-Man flips it.
Hayden Smith done. Hurricane done. David Villarreal done.
Some close racing
Mark
amongst
Van
our
Deen
top
done.
4
Juan
drivers.
de Leon done.
So it's going to be JP
JP
taking the
Dawson
victory
done.
there. Andrew in the
Pac-Man
2.
done.
Mark Panday getting the
Joe
3
Stevens
spot.
done.
Paxton right there with
All
him.
drivers are finished.
That will be a race. Elijah takes the 5, followed by Hayden, David, Juan, and Joe. So, yeah, JP was kind of out from the beginning, but I'd say 2 through 5 had a shot at the podium. Good battle, guys. Up next is going to be intermediate buggy. All right, intermediate A main going to be Patrick, John, James, Tyler, Jimmy, Greg, George, Tim, Ron, and Martin. All right, I'm going to need my drivers from the last one to come on out and turn marshal, please.
Crash. James Colicchio. Tyler Mittone. Patrick Brill. Greg Stephenson. Loctite Milio.
All right, if I can get all drivers from that last one. We'll do podiums after racing today. Podiums will be its own presentation.
George Laxon.
All right, looking for a few more cars to check in. Looking for Dimmel. Looking for Portillo. All right, we got marshals out here.
Game day Tim. Ron Peasy. Martin Arroyo.
All right, folks, let's line them up. It's going to be Patrick on the number 1, John 2, James 3, Tyler 4, Jimmy 5, Greg 6, George 7, Tim 8, Ron 9, Martin 10. Pat 1, John 2, James 3, Tyler 4, Jimmy 5. Get Greg on the 6. George on the 7. All right, grid's looking good. Drivers, best of luck. We are going racing in less than 5.
Oh my God.
Oh, we got Burrell out front, followed by Emilio. Matone in the 3, followed by Colicchio. Blackwell holding down the top 5. 25 seconds in, 4:35 to go. Trouble in the switchbacks. That's Patrick going upside down. So it's going to be John Emilio now out to the front. James right there in the 2, Tyler right there with them, Jimmy right there. Patrick going to try to rally back. 45 seconds in, 4:15 to go. Down the back straight, they go. Careful ahead, guys, careful ahead. Careful back straight. Oh, need a little help in the rhythm. Thank you, Andrew. 110 down, 3:50 to go. Battle out front. John versus James versus Tyler. Making their way uphill around the P. Into the rollers. Careful back straight, back straight. That is clear. So it's going to be James now taking over the top spot. Blue and pink car. Help on the right, help on the right. A minute 45 down, 3:15 to go. Careful in the rhythm. All clear, all clear. Minute 50 down, 3:10 to go. James, Tyler, John, Pat, Ron, your top 5, followed by George, Tim, Greg, Jimmy, and Martin. Careful on the back straight. Leaders coming up on some traffic here. That's going to be the pink and blue. Actually, now it's going to be magenta and yellow. So if you're towards the back of the pack and you know it, let your leaders by. Magenta and orange is your leader now. Pink and blue is your 3rd place car now. Battling with Emilio. Got 2:15 to go, drivers. Right now it's Tyler out front, 4 seconds ahead of James. James half a second up on John. Got 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Right now it's Tyler, James, John, Patrick, Ron, George, Jimmy, Tim, Martin, and Greg. Tyler 4 ahead of James, James 4 ahead of John, John 2 ahead of Pat, Pat 1.3 ahead of Ron, Ron 5 ahead of George, George 5 ahead of Jimmy, Jimmy 6 ahead of Tim. Yeah, minute 25 to go, drivers. The race leader down the back straightaway, 2nd place over the rollers. Third place up front. Got a minute 10 remaining. And leader getting caught in the rhythm section. Just over a minute, drivers.
1
4
minute
minutes
left.
in. So once again, leader's going to be the orange magenta. Second place, blue pink. Third place going to be orange and white. All right, 40 seconds remain, drivers. Tyler now 5 ahead of James. James 3 ahead of John. Got 25 seconds to go. "15 seconds remaining. Got our expert A main coming up next. Careful exiting the rhythm. That's clearing up. Time's about to expire, drivers. Race to the
George
line.
Blackson done. Loctite Milio done. Crash done. Ron PZ done. Patrick Brill done. Tyler Mittone done. Game Day Tim done.
All right, 2 more.
James Colicchio done.
And that
All
will be a
drivers are
race, drivers. Tyler Matone taking
Martin
home the
Arroyo
W in intermediate. Got James Colicchio 2, John Melio taking the final podium spot, followed by Ron, Pat, George, Jimmy, Tim, and Martin. Okay, we got 17.5 Expert Buggy coming up next. All right, got Stadium Truck after this one, so I hope
BP.
we'll have some volunteer marshals,
Barry
some
Soffit.
substitute marshals.
Derek Stephenson. Steve Liu. Cole Wilson.
All right, so this one's going to be cool. Brandon Bryant, Derek, Kevin Barry,
Eric
Eric,
Vesiodi.
Steve, Andrew, and Ryan.
Kevin Allen. Andrew Montez. Ryan R. Randall.
All right, let's get all of our intermediate guys out here at turn marshal, please. Well, honestly, I'm glad Eric grabbed Tony's body this round. Be a little odd to have 2 Coles out there. All right, I could use one more in the rhythm section, folks. Turn marshals should be my intermediate group. I should have plenty of you. I need one more in the rhythm section at minimum. Yeah, I should have Tyler, James, John, Ron, Patrick, George, Jimmy, Tim, Martin, Greg. I need one more in the rhythm section, guys. All right, let's line them up. Maybe Cole Wilson on the 1, Brandon on the 2, Bryant on the 3, Derek on the 4, Kevin 5, Barry 6, Eric 7, Steve 8, Andrew 9, Ryan 10. All right, this is race number 9, our 17.5 Expert A main event. Grid looks good. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. We're going racing. Less than 5. Here we go. All right, good clean start. 15 seconds in. Got BP out front. Cole having a problem there. That's going to drop him back a little bit. 30 seconds in. So Brandon currently 2 seconds ahead of Derek. Derek 3/10 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 3/10 ahead of Kevin. Ah, 45 seconds in. BP out front. Derek getting it wrong in the rhythm. So that is going to put Mirafuente up to the 2 spot. Meanwhile, BP starting to check out. He is 3.5 seconds up. Brian 8/10 up on Derek. Derek 3/10 up on Kevin. Kevin 1 second ahead of Barry. Broken car. Double up front, double up front. Careful in the double up front, guys. 125 in, 3:35 to go. Right now, Brandon 3 ahead of Brian. Brian 1.3 ahead of Derek. Derek 4 ahead of Kevin. Kevin half a second up on Barry. Barry 1.9 ahead of Steve. Steve 1.6 ahead of Andrew. Got 145 down, 3:15 to go. So Brandon 2.8 ahead of Bryant right now. Bryant 1.6 ahead of Derek. BP driving the orange and gray, making his way over the rollers, down the back straight. He'll be coming up on traffic. So that orange car is your leader. Blue and yellow second place. The white car is your third place runner. 2:15 down, 2:45 to go. Brandon 3 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 1.7 ahead of Derek. Derek 5 ahead of Barry. Barry 0.9 ahead of Kevin. At 2:30 down, 2:30 left. BP making his way through that rhythm section. Your race leader. Bryant now through the rhythm. Derek now through the rhythm. So Brandon 2 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 2.3 ahead of Derek. Derek 6 ahead of Barry. Yeah, Barry 0.7 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 2.1 ahead of Steve. Steve 0.8 ahead of Cole. Cole 1.9 ahead of Andrew.
2 minutes left.
3 down, 2 minutes to go. This is race number 9 on track. Up next, we are going into Stadium Truck. Stadium Truck, I will need some help marshaling. Hopefully you guys found some substitutes. Because ultimately, that is the racer's responsibility. Yeah, 1:30 to go, drivers. 90 seconds left. Brandon 1 second ahead of Bryant. Bryant 2.3 ahead of Derek. Derek 8 ahead of Barry. Barry 2 ahead of Kevin. Yeah, 1:15 to go, drivers. 75 seconds left. All right, drivers, we are now 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Brandon, Brian, Derek, Barry, Kevin, Cole, Steve, Andrew, Ryan, Eric. "45 seconds to go. Bryant is catching Brandon here. Gap is less than 1 second with 40 seconds left. Down the back straight they go. 0.4 the differential. So the orange car versus blue and yellow. That's the battle to watch, guys. 25 seconds left. 0.2 the gap, 20 seconds. Bryant putting pressure on the leader, having the inside look, taking it from him. 10 seconds left, drivers. That was not given, that was taken. 5 to go. Race to the line, guys.
Derek Stephenson
Still
done.
a few corners to go.
Steve Lung done.
Bryant just
Ryan
ahead of
R. Randall
Brandon.
done.
Around the penalty
Andrew
box and through
Montez
the
done.
rollers, down the back straight.
Roca done.
Mirafuente
BP done.
getting that one at
All
the
drivers
end.
are finished. Cole Wilson done.
Bryant taking the
Kevin
W.
Allen
Brandon
done.
2. Derek will take the 3, followed by Cole, Kevin, Steve, Andrew, Ryan, Barry, Eric. All right, we got some back-to-backs here of truck. Hopefully you guys found marshals. Otherwise, you will have no marshals. Race number 10, Stadium Truck. Going to be Derek Brandon Bryant, Jordan Andrew Dale, James, Patrick, and your bump-ups from the B-Main. Your bump-ups from the
James
B-Main and
Colic
Stadium
Gio.
going to be Julian and Tim.
Dale Lumenland. Jordan Rivera. Derek Stephenson. BP.
All right, going to need some turn marshals.
Julian Taylor. Patrick Brill.
All right. Can I get some folks from that last race to the track? Need a little help in the rhythm section.
Andrew Montez. Goompa. Game day Tim.
All right, let's line them up, guys. Give me Derek on the 1, Brandon 2, Brian 3, Jordan 4, Andrew 5, Dale 6, James 7, Patrick 8, Julian 9, and Tim 10. Derek 1, Brandon 2, Brian 3, Jordan 4, Andrew 5, Dale 6, James 7, Pat 8, Julian 9, Tim 10. All right, grid is set. Drivers, we are going racing in less than 5. Here we go. Down the back straight, there you go. Derek in the lead, half a second up on BP. Got Brandon 8/10 ahead of Bryant. Bryant half a second ahead of Jordan. 25 seconds in, 4:35 to go. Race leader driving the white truck. Second place is going to be that orange and gray. Third place, the blue and yellow. 40 seconds in, drivers. Fast lap so far, 15.8 from Derek. This is race number 10 on track. Up next is going to be 21.5 two-wheel buggy expert. So Derek going 15.8 this time by. He's 9/10 ahead of Brandon. Brandon is 1.4 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 3 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 3 ahead of Pat. Pat 2.3 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 0.2 ahead of Dale. Dale 0.5. Well, Julian making the move there. Oh. All right, minute 30 down, 3:30 left. Race leaders working their way through traffic already. White truck's your leaders. Second place going to be the orange and gray. Third place going to be blue and yellow. Careful entering the rhythm. Keep it tight. 1:45 down, 3:15 to go. Bryant moving up to the 2 spot. All right, we are now 2 minutes in. Derek 3.2 ahead of Bryant. Bryant 5 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 2 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 3 ahead of Pat. Pat 0.6 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 5 ahead of Julian. Julian 5 ahead of James. Yeah, 2:45 remaining. Derek, Bryant, Brandon, Jordan, Pat, Andrew, Julian, James, Dale, Tim, your full order. Rhythm section, guys, careful. $230 down, $230 to go. Next race up after this, once again, going to be Expert 21-5. Please make your way through tech. All right, folks. We are now 3 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
Derek currently 3.5 seconds up on Bryant. Bryant 7 seconds up on Brandon. Brandon 9 ahead of Pat. Pat 3 ahead of Jordan. Jordan 2 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 0.2 ahead of Julian. Minute 45 remains. $140 to go. A minute 30 remaining, drivers. 90 seconds to go. All right, a minute 15 remains. Careful in the middle, careful in the rhythm. A little marshaling from the driver's stand. Tow truck. Got just over 1 minute to go, drivers. Your race leader down the back straight, driving
left.
the white truck. Second place, that blue and yellow. Third place, the orange and gray. Yeah, 50 seconds left, drivers. 5:02 to go. Our race leader once again down the back straight. He's 5 seconds ahead of Bryant. Bryant 5.2 ahead of Brandon. Brandon 17 ahead of Julian. Julian 3 ahead of Pat. Pat 2.5 ahead of Andrew. Got 30 seconds to go, racers. $15 seconds remain. Five seconds left, drivers.
BP done. Dale Lumenland done. Julian Taylor done. Patrick Brill done. Derek Stephenson done. Andrew Montez done.
All
Gunga
right,
done.
just 2 more to go.
Jordan Rivera done. Game Day Tim done.
And that will
All
be
drivers are
a
finished.
race. Oh, James
James
actually got the
Polachino.
associated banner. All right, so it's going to be Derek, Bryant, and Brandon, your top 3 in Stadium Truck, followed by Julian, Pat, Andrew, Jordan, James, Tim, and Dale. Okay. Race number 11, that is going to be 21-5 two-wheel drive.
Downtown Brown. Crash. Andrew Newell. Eric Vasiodine. Andrew Montez. Kin Lo.
All right, let's get our drivers out here from the last one.
El Tigre.
This is 21-5 Expert. All right, guys, let's set them on the grid. Let's set up the grid. It'll be Mondraw on the 1, Eric 2, Andrew 3, Tony 4, Andrew 5, Jimmy 6, Kin 7. Mondraw 1, Eric 2, Montez 3, Wilson 4, Noel 5, Jimmy 6, Kin 7. And Ryan, yeah, you kind of need one of those. All right,
Ryan
folks.
R. Randall.
We got everybody checked in. Drivers ready. We are going racing in less than 5. Here we go. 21.5 two-wheel buggy expert. Well, like I was saying the other night, 17.5 is exhilarating. I think 21.5 is more relaxing. It's just a nice, calm pace. It's also close racing, too. You just can't, it's a lot harder to pull a gap on somebody. Yeah, 30 seconds in, drivers. Right now, Mondraw bound out front. Andrew Montez in the 2. So it's Brown, Montez, Vasutin, followed by Randall, Noel, Wilson, Blackwell low. Got 1 minute down, drivers. 4 minutes remaining. Right now, Mondraw 1.3 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 1.2 ahead of Eric. Eric 2.5 up on Ryan. Ryan 1.3 ahead of Andrew. Yeah, 115 down, 3:45 left. $120 down, $3.40 to go. So Mondraw currently 2 seconds up on Andrew. Andrew 1.2 ahead of Eric. Eric 3.2 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.8 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 4.8 ahead of Tony. Tony 4.8 ahead of Kin. Oh, Brown taking a tumble. That's going to put Montez and Vasutin closer to the back wing. Oh, 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Mondraw loses it in the wall ride, putting Montez up to the top spot. 2:05 down, 2:55 to go. Andrew, Mondraw, Eric, your top 3. Followed by Andrew, Ryan, Tony, and Kin. Montez 1.1 ahead of Brown. Brown 0.8 ahead of Vasutin. Vasutin 3.5 ahead of Noel. Noel 2.4 ahead of Randall. Randall 2.9 ahead of Wilson. Got 2:25 remaining, drivers. Race leader run the red and white. Second place, the white car with the sprinkles. Third place going to be the same colors of the building: blue, green, gray, and flow red. Yeah, if I had to give a name
left.
to Mondraw Brown's body, I would call it Cupcake Sprinkles. It kind of looks like one of those sprinkled cupcakes or the birthday cake. Oh, that's Mondraw going to try to put that cake on the podium. He is 1.4 back of Montez right now. Good teamwork. Andrew driving red and white. Mondrell with the sprinkles. Vasutin, blue, green, gray, flow red. Those are your top three cars. Wow, Andrew Knowles starting to close in on the third place runner. Now, minute 15 to go. Oh, Vasutin clipping the corner. 1:05 remaining. It's still a battle
1 minute
out front.
left.
Oh, Montez a little too far to the inside. Brown looks to the inside, making the move stick. We got 50 seconds to go. It's a drag race down the back straight into the chicane. Brown eats a dot. Montez eats a dot. So Brown back to the front. Mondrell in the one spot. Andrew 2. Andrew 3. Eric 4. This one hasn't been decided yet. 35 seconds remain. Brown 2 ahead of Montez. Montez 4 ahead of Knoll. Knoll 1 ahead of Vasutin. What's going to happen here? 20 seconds remain. Leaders down the back straight, half a second apart. All right, leaders coming up on Tony next. Will Tony have something to say about this? 3 seconds to go. And they both got by for one more lap.
Andrew Knoll done.
So race
Eric
to the
Vasutin
line
done.
drivers.
Kinlow done.
Just
Ryan
a few
R.
corners
Randall
to
done.
go, and Mondrell
LT Gray
Brown takes home the
All drivers
W.
are finished.
Montez brought
Downtown
him the
Brown done.
fight. Going to take the two
Andrew
spot.
Montez
And
done.
Andrew Knoll, your third place finisher. Russell order going to be Eric, Ryan, Tony, Ken, and Jimmy. All right, guys. 40 plus.
Very
40
solid.
plus 17.5. You guys are up.
LT Gray. Steve Loom. Kevin Allen.
And I've heard of birthday cake. I've heard of anniversary cake. I've heard of wedding cake. But Mondrell's serving up a victory cake.
Greg Stephenson. Omar Manan Salsa. Ryan Maramig.
All right, I mean, need my drivers from 21.5 to come on out and marshal.
I'm right here.
We can get a couple volunteers. That'd be great, too. I need one in front of the driver's stand. Ah, Ryan forgot his transponder again. Let's get Ryan a transponder. Ryan Randall, sorry. Yeah, Ryan
Eric
Merrimack, you're good.
Vasutin.
Yeah, you're good.
Ron Peasy.
There we go.
Ryan R.
All right,
Randall.
let's line them up, guys. Gonna be Barry on the 1, Kevin 2, Eric 3, Tony 4, Steve 5, Omar 6, Greg 7, Ryan Merrimack 8, Ryan Randall 9, Ron Portillo 10. Tony will be on the number 4. Merrimack on the number 8. All right, folks, grid is almost set. This is our 40 plus A main event, and we are going racing in less than 5. Here we go. All right, this is our 40 plus category. Got Barry Soppet out front, being trailed by Kevin. Eric in the 3, followed by Tony, Steve, Ryan, Greg, Ryan, Ron, Omar. Got 25 seconds down. Whoa. Whoa. 35 seconds in. Race leaders through that rhythm section. Got Kevin all over the back wing of Barry Soppet. Meanwhile, we got Eric in the 3 spot, being trailed by Merrimack, Wilson, and Leung. 50 seconds in, drivers. Fast lap so far, Kevin Allen a 16.3. Barry also a 16.3. Got Eric a 16.7. We got 105 down, 3:55 to go. Oh, Vasutin all over the back of Allen now. Battle for the 2 spot. Meanwhile, Barry Soppet going to try to get away. Barry owned 15.9 last time by, 15.6 this time by. All right, $130 down, 3:30 left. Barry, Kevin, Eric, Ryan, Steve, Tony, Ron, Ryan, Omar, Greg. $150 down, 3:10 to go. Oh, your race leader driving that silver and purple ride. He'll be approaching traffic within the next few laps. Yeah, Vasutin moving up to the 2, Allen in the 3. Careful on the right, careful on the right. Up. Yeah, 2:10 down, 2:50 to go.
Over here.
Yeah, leaders coming up on traffic, guys. Silver and purple. That's a big old cluster of cars here. That is 5 through 10 right there doing battle.
That's an understatement.
It's a gaggle. It's, well, actually there's a term for it. It's a hornet's nest. 240 down, 220 to go. Battle for the 2 spots, still good. You got Eric and Kevin going for it, 1 second apart. This time by half a second. All right, so Barry driving the silver and purple, making his way through traffic. Got second and third about to make their way through traffic. That's going to be pink and blue
2
and
minutes
yellow
left.
and white. They're about to make their way down the back straight, and that is our battle for the 2. Minute 50 remains, drivers. Barry 5 ahead of Eric. Eric 0.6 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 8 ahead of Tony. Tony 1.6 ahead of Ryan. Actually, Tony 4 ahead of Greg. Careful, back straight. Wow, a broken x-ray? That doesn't happen too often.
No more.
A minute 30 to go, drivers. So Barry 5 ahead of Eric. Eric 2.3 ahead of Kevin. Kevin 6.4 ahead of Tony. Tony 4.5 ahead of Greg. Greg 1.6 ahead of Omar. Omar 0.2 ahead of Steve. Just over 1 minute to go, drivers.
1 minute left.
Well, leader about to make his way down the back straight. Second place on the right side of the track. Third place also the right side of the track. 50 seconds remain. Oh, closest battle here going to be Eric versus Kevin, 1.7 apart. Second place is going to be blue and pink. Third place is going to be white and yellow. If you see either of those cars, give them some room.
Come on, Tony.
25 seconds remain. "15 seconds. Got one more race to go after this, and that is modified buggy. Time about to expire here, 2 seconds.
Eric Vasiodine done.
Wow.
Kevin Allen done.
Getting
Omar
caught at the
Lorenz also
line
done.
there.
Steve Lung done. Greg Stephenson done. Ron Peasy done.
All right,
Ryan
drivers, that
Armando
will be
done.
a race.
Barry
Gonna be
Sovic
Barry,
done.
Eric, and Kevin on the podium
All
today in
drivers are
40
finished.
plus. Tony,
LT Gray
Omar,
done.
Steve, Greg, Ron, Ryan. All right, folks, up next is Modified. That is going to be Jovi, Doug, Kalis, Bryant, and Cole.
Jovi Levin. Bruh. Doug Lariviere. Gumpa.
All right, this is our final race of the day, Modified Buggy. I can get all my drivers from that last one out here to Marshall, please. All right, so after this one, we will do a podium presentation. I may have to call that one from up here because I am running out of voice.
Nice.
All right. Our lineup for this one is going to
Cole
be
Wilson.
Jovi on the 1, Doug 2, Kalis 3, Bryant 4, Cole 5. All right, grid is good. Drivers, we are going racing. Less than 5. Here we go. Kayla's having a weird start there. Right now, it's Jovi out front, followed by Doug, Bryant, Kalis, and Cole. Got 20 seconds down. Race leaders making their way through that rhythm section. All right, we're 30 seconds in. Jovi out front. Doug 2, Kalis 3, Bryant 4, Cole 5. All right, these are the fastest cars, the fastest drivers you'll see all weekend. We're saving the best for last here. 55 seconds in. 4:05 to go. This time by Jovi up by 1.2 seconds. Doug half a second up on Kalis. Kalis 5 ahead of Bryant. A little trouble for Doug. That is going to put Kalis up to the 2. Minute 15 down, 3:45 to go. right, Jovi, Kalis, Doug, Bryant. Ah, 3:25 remaining here. Currently, Jovi 2.2 ahead of Kalis. Kalis 1.2 ahead of Doug, but that gap is looking slimmer now. Buck 45 in, 3:15 to go. So Jovi 3.4 ahead of Kalis. Kalis 0.7 ahead of Doug. Doug lap up on Bryant. 2 minutes down, drivers. 3 minutes to go. Oh, Kalis rolling it. So that is going to put Doug back to the 2. All right, 2:20 down, 2:40 to go. So Jovi going 14.5, Doug a 14.8, Kalis 15.0, Bryant 15.3, Cole 14.7. Oh, Doug a little off trajectory, putting Kalis back to the 2. Yeah, 2:15 remaining, drivers. Yeah, 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Jovi 4 ahead of Kalis. Kalis 1 ahead of Doug. A minute 45 remaining here. Jovi 4.5 ahead of Kalis. Kalis, well, he was just ahead of Doug. Now 2.8 is the gap. Oh, Kalis flips it over. Ah, Ryan Randall with the scramble. Now, I wish my feet could move like that. A minute 20 to go, drivers. Oh, Doug with a flip. That's going to put Kalis back up to the 2. These guys have been going back and forth. Got a minute 10 remaining.
One minute left.
All right, a minute to go. Closest battle out there going to be Kalis versus Doug. Down the back straight they go. 14.7 for Doug that time around. Oh, little contact. They keep it going. Oh, Kalis off trajectory. Doug off trajectory. Oh, man, this is a scramble to the finish. 40 seconds to go. 30 seconds. Battle watch, Kalis versus Doug. Doug putting the pressure on. Not letting up. 20 seconds remain. Trouble there for Doug. 15 seconds. Trouble for Kalis in the sweeper. That's going to keep Doug in this one. 10 seconds to go. Will they get one more lap? I don't know. 5 seconds does not look like it. Time about to expire.
Bruh done. Cole Wilson done. Doug
Talk about a dogfight.
Jovi Levin done.
That was a battle.
All drivers are finished.
All right, Jovi, Kalis, Doug, Bryant, and Cole. That will conclude today's racing. Thank you all for coming out. Awesome day of racing. All right, we're going to do the on-road edition of the Winter Classic next weekend. All right, to those of you watching on the live feed, goodbye and good night.